So here we go again. I'm trying to get some fire started so I can make some hot dogs. The local store did not have any hamburgers. What they had was a power loss and their refrigerated coolers. Now things are on 30% off sale, so I did not buy any hamburger. Actually, they didn't have any. So I got some hot dogs instead. We used to eat hot dogs raw. Now as kids, I haven't done it since I grew up, but they're pre-processed and totally not good for you. So they're perfect for a camp out. So I'm gonna prep this and prepare to cook some hot dogs like I described earlier. And yes, as you can see, I have one piece of wood that's hanging over the edge a little bit, but I'm already past that stage where I need those tucked inside there neatly. From now on, I can shove wood in there through the holes or wherever it'll fit, and they don't have to adhere to that rule that I have at this point. Like I said, it all happens in stages. And we got a nice little breeze going on, so with the vent holes pointed into the wind, it's roaring. It's going to reduce that into coals pretty quick, and then I'm going to start experimenting with how to cook hot dogs on that. Right now I would assume that fire, let me go smell the smoke. The reason I'm doing that is mesquite is what I'm after. That may be it. I was looking for mesquite. It's hard to tell out here the difference between mesquite and ironwood. And this time I may have gotten mesquite. It smells pretty good. It doesn't automatically stink. When you're burning ironwood, most of the time you know it right away. So that's not bad. Because, cooking open flame hot dogs, it'll absorb that smell of the smoke. So, you can see it's burning pretty well. It's got a while to go yet. I'll put some more wood in there to reduce down to embers as to simulate the way I was cooking in the previous video, just to make sure it's doable, because I've never grilled on it before, and I realized, well, now I can't recommend doing something I've never done myself. So yeah, the wind has changed and died down a little bit, and that's probably okay, because it's going to change again real quick. And then I'll start putting on my hot dogs. It's hot out here today. I'm in the Arizona Sonoran Desert, down here in the desert proper. And it gets hot and stays that way and dry. Man, I'll tell you, that's why my plan is to go northwest as soon as I'm able to, and avoid the hot temperatures. I've done it every which way in the past, and it's just very hard to live in the desert. It takes a lot of power. Now, we do have those luxuries. We do have relatively cheap power from the Palo Verde nuclear power plant. It goes out once in a while, but that's just, it doesn't stay out for very long. So you can hole up in a well-insulated, air-conditioned home for 4 or 5 months. But that's not the way I want to live. It would be nice to have that option, but I couldn't be comfortable doing that. I spent, what, the last, I don't know, how many years have I been? I spent the last several years trying to make it work through the summer. And it's just not. With all things added, I decided to go northwest. And that's the name of that tune. So now I've rotated the intakes out of the wind, put the grill on there, and 3 hot dogs. And now I'm going to experiment with how to keep those hot dogs cooking until they at least get real hot all the way through. It looks like it's doing pretty well. Once in a while it'll flame up. I will get my collapsible billows and stoke it that way when I need to, and see what happens when I do. I think I'll do that right now. Yo, they were cooking good. Oh, much faster than I thought. Yeah, and as always, I'm not at all prepared. Those cooked much faster than I thought. Gotta remember that. That's pretty good. What was that? Like in 2 minutes? Oh, I rotated them away so you can't see. There, that one's. Yeah, they're all cooked. Let them heat up through real good though. Yeah, I keep burning myself. I gotta stop that. Well, that's pretty interesting. So there you have it. You know, imagine the same thing with a hamburger. I am. Yeah. That's all for now. Yeah, so those, the first hot dog was good, and it was cooked, but it was not hot enough in the middle for my liking. So I left those on there. That means I think I've got to adjust the amount of fuel I start with. I just had it too hot when I first started cooking those, and it started burning before it actually cooked them. Now I'll see how these turn out. They'll be better. And so there, in the end, 3 perfectly cooked hot dogs on the Kettle grill with a few sticks. I like that stuff. Yeah, so setting out in the Arizona desert in the full afternoon sunshine, probably 92 degrees and getting hotter than that. Hot dogs and ice cold Coors on ice. Good stuff. Those hot dogs are good. A little bit of cheese underneath. There are even coals left. I could have continued experimenting, but I decided to enjoy the hot dogs first anyway, instead. Ah. I guess that's good I do this stuff anyway because it gets me used to the heat. Yeah, I need to get out of the sun though. Because humidity is always low here, you can stand the heat, but the humidity will get you. Right now the humidity is not that high. It never is in the desert. Funny how that works. Got myself plenty of beer.